Today's lesson is on transformations of the logarithmic function and graphing them. So you should be used to this, even though we're new to logarithms. You're used to multiplying functions by a coefficient, and then adding or subtracting away from x, adding or subtracting at the end of your function. That you should be used to. So horizontal translation always is coming from the h, vertical translation from the k, and then the orientation and shape is from the a. So if you have log base 2 and then in parentheses x minus 4, remember, opposite of think minus 4, what it does is it goes right 4. And if you have log base, let's say 1/3 of x plus 7, it's just that plus 7 tells you to go left. And then vertical translation, if you have log base 2 of x and then plus 2, that's not in parentheses, it's at the end, so it's a vertical up translation, and then log base 4 of x, and let's say at the end we're subtracting 5, that's going to go down. And then a, that's your stretching and your compressing. So if you multiply a logarithm by 2, if this is your original logarithm, it's going to stretch it up. Okay, so now if we go to graph, let's say we have y equals 2 log base 3 of x minus 1. First thing I want you to know is this right here is what shifts the asymptote. We have a vertical asymptote, and right there that is shifting it right 1. So at 1 is our vertical asymptote. Now, when we're graphing these, when we make our xy table, we want to convert these to its exponential equivalent form. Or in other words, kind of rewrite this so that it's x equals. So what I'm going to do is divide by that 2. So y divided by 2 equals log base 3 of x minus 1. We want to get the log by itself. Now, to change the form, we have base 3 to the power of equals this. So base 3 to the power of y divided by 2 equals x minus 1. And then if we get x completely by itself, we'll have x equals 3 to the power of y divided by 2 plus 1. And then when we make our xy table, pick values for y. So pick values that would work well in that exponent. I'm going to pick 0 because 0 divided by 2 is 0. 3 to the power of 0 is 1, and 1 plus 1 is 2. So I will have the point 2, 0. Now let's think about what's another good y value we could pick here. We're dividing by 2, so let's pick 4. I guess I could pick 2. That's even better. Let's do that. Okay, so let's pick 2. 2 divided by 2 is 1. 3 to the first 3 plus 1 is 4. And now let's pick 4. 4 divided by 2 is 2. 3 squared is 9. Plus 1 is 10. So let's plot all of those points. 4, 2. Right 4 up 2, and then right 10 up 4. So the graph will kind of follow that asymptote and then do this. Okay, the domain, remember logarithmic functions, the range is all real numbers. And the domain, all the x values greater than or equal to 1, that asymptote. All right, same idea, one more example. Y equals 3 log base 2 of x plus 3 plus 1. So this one has a little extra going on than the last one. But here is your asymptote. So that plus 3 means go left 3. 1, 2, 3. Vertical asymptote at -3. Okay, so now let's solve this for x. I'm going to subtract 1. So y minus 1 equals 3 log base 2 of x plus 3. Now I'm going to divide by 3. So y minus 1 over 3 equals log base 2 of x plus 3. And now base 2 to the power of equals. So base 2 to the power of y minus 1 over 3 equals x plus 3. Finish solving, so x equals 2 to the power of y minus 1 over 3 minus 3. So this one's a little bit more complicated, that exponent. Same idea though, pick values for y. First one I'm going to pick is 1. Why would I pick 1? Because if you plug in 1, 1 minus 1 is 0. 0 divided by 3 is 0. 2 to the power of 0 is 1, minus 3 is negative 2. So negative 2, 1 is a point. So let's be strategic. Let's pick some other numbers for y. And remember about that dividing by 3. What else could we pick? I'm going to pick 4. Why? 4 minus 1 is 3. And 3 divided by 3 is 1. So then it's 2 to the first minus 3 is negative 1. So at negative 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, I bet we could pick another good point. Dividing by 3, I'm going to pick 7. Because 7 minus 1 is 6. And 6 divided by 3 is 2. 2 squared is 4. Minus 3 is 1. So that's right 1 up 7. So remember, it's going to follow that asymptote and then hit those points. Range, all real numbers. Domain, all x values greater than or equal to negative 3. So there's your full video on graphing transformations of the logarithmic function. Good luck.